Countless people dream of having six-pack abs. Sadly, not many have succeeded for various reasons. The truth is, there's a lot to unpack when it comes to obtaining a six-pack, but the good news is that sooner or later, you'll realize that it isn't mission impossible after all. Today, we will be guiding you through the recipe for six-pack abs. We've divided the video into two parts, nutrition and exercise. For nutrition, we've included foods to eat and avoid during your six-pack journey. Meanwhile, in the training part, we've rounded up the best exercises for growing your abs. You may not be well acquainted with some of them, like the dead bug and hollow extension to cannonball, so make sure to keep a close watch. Before we move on, a like would be awesome. Eating for six-pack abs, the kitchen is an excellent place to start building abs. Although exercise is the most crucial part, it's also important to fill your diet with a plethora of nutritious whole foods. Fruits, veggies, whole grains, healthy fats, and high-protein foods are rich in micronutrients and antioxidants, all the while having low calories. Thus, eating lots of them leads to weight loss and fat burning. This is important because the less fat on your stomach, the more defined your abs become. Of course, this is only possible if you pair a healthy diet with regular physical activity. An ideal diet for abs should incorporate plenty of whole foods rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Here are foods you can indulge in. Foods to eat. Number 1. Whole grains. Whole grains like quinoa, oats, buckwheat, and barley are outstanding options. Not only are they high in fiber, which enhances weight loss and digestion, they're also packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Number 2. Fruits and veggies. Nutrient-dense and high in fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins, you'd never go wrong with fruits and veggies. They also boost weight loss and fat burning. Higher fruit and veggie intake was linked to less overall body fat, while more fruit consumption was associated with less belly fat. Number 3. Fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, tuna, and mackerel are perfect types of fish to add to your diet as they're rich in omega-3 fatty acids. In addition to helping you drop belly fat, eating fish also potentially reduces risk factors for heart disease. Moreover, fish is high in protein, thus promoting abdominal toning. Peas, lentils, beans, and peanuts all belong to one plant family, and guess what? This family of plants is also great for abs. Number 4. Legumes. Legumes are high in protein, fiber, B vitamins, and various minerals, including copper, iron, zinc, and magnesium. High-protein diets are found to improve body composition and reduce belly fat. And, increased fiber consumption is linked with weight loss and decreased belly fat. Number 5. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds make healthy, delicious snacks. Best of all, they contain a perfect mix of fiber, protein, and healthy fats, all of which are extremely beneficial for getting abs. Nuts like walnuts, almonds, pecans, and pistachios are great. Do you like fried foods or sugar-sweetened drinks? Maybe. Well, it's time to let them go if you don't want to derail your progress or harm your health. Check out what other foods you should avoid. Foods to avoid. Number 1. Fried foods. Besides the obvious fact that they're high in calories, fried foods are also laden with trans fats. Trans fats are found to contribute to weight gain and increase body fat, so be ready to say goodbye to chicken strips, French fries, and the like. Number 2. Refined grains. Refined grains are foods like white rice, pasta, and bread that have been stripped of nutrients during processing. Unlike whole grains, they're commonly low in fiber and key vitamins and minerals. Number 3. Sugary snacks and drinks. You should cut back your intake of cookies, cakes, and candies if you want to reduce belly fat and improve your AB definition. Many of them are filled with calories and added sugar. Likewise, sugary drinks must also be kept to a minimum as they can increase body fat and weight gain, stalling your AB journey. Eating your way to six-pack abs is an around-the-clock activity. On the other hand, the training part entails dedicating 15 to 20 minutes of your time every 2 to 3 days. Now that we've tackled the first part, let's move on to the other half, which is probably the most awaited one. Have you heard of the hardstyle plank? It's one of many trainers' favorite AB exercises. Keep watching to know how to properly execute it, along with other AB movements. Training for six-pack abs. Number 1. Hardstyle plank. Start by lying face down on the floor. Prop yourself up using a forearm plank position. Keep your elbows aligned under your shoulders and your hands balled up in fists. Your forearms should also be parallel to one another. Hold this position for 10 to 20 seconds per set. Expert tip: engage your entire body, including your glutes, quads, core, back, and fists. Squeeze them as tightly as possible. Number 2, dead bug. Lie down on your back with arms straight above your shoulders. To begin, bring your knees directly over your hips and bend your knees so your calf and thigh form a 90-degree angle together. Then simultaneously lower your left arm above your head and straighten your right leg, sending it towards the floor. Pause, then go back to the initial position and repeat on the other side. Perform 14 alternating representatives to complete one set. Expert tip: just make sure your lower back is firmly pressed on the floor and keep your breathing as regular as possible. Number 3, hollow extension to cannonball. To start, get into a cannonball type shape on your back by hugging your knees into your chest. Next, simultaneously extend your legs and arms outward in a hollow position, pressing your lower back to the floor. Hold for 5 seconds before you curl up again. Do 5 representatives for each set. Expert tip: engage your body as much as possible during the extension phase, and don't just completely let go. Instead, do it as if you're holding a crunch. Unlike the previous AB exercises, the next one will require equipment, a single medium weight dumbbell. Number 4, dumbbell side bend. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and hold a dumbbell in your right hand. Your palm should face inwards towards the torso. With your back straight, activate your core and bend to the side as far as possible, but only at the waist. Pause for 1 second at the bottom of your range of motion, then return to start for 1 rep. Aim for 12 to 20 representatives for 1 set. Expert tip: use a weight that you can manage. Doing so will help you focus on keeping your abs tight for maximum results. Also, keep your pace nice and slow. Rather than the lifting action itself, it's the burning sensation that you feel when lifting that matters most. Number 5, barbell back squat. You'll need a barbell for this exercise, but without weights, at least for now. To start, keep your feet shoulder width apart, lift the barbell off the rig, and center it evenly across your shoulders. Now, send your glutes back as if you're lowering into a chair while bending at your knees as deeply as you can. Return to the initial position by pressing through your heels. Do 12 representatives for 1 set. Expert tip: maintain tension in your abs throughout the whole movement. Only after you've mastered the exercise can you add additional weights to the barbell. Go up in small increments to avoid getting injured. Number 6, bird dog. The bird dog is like the upside-down version of a dead bug. Start in a tabletop position with your shoulders over wrists and hips over your knees. Next, keep your core engaged, and at the same time, lift your right arm and left leg as you kick back. Your foot should be flexed, and your palm should face in towards your body. Hold for 1 second once your arm and leg are at the same height as your torso, then bring your elbow and knee to touch underneath the body. Do the same on the other side and complete 5 representatives for 1 set. Expert tip: don't hyperextend your elbows. A slight bend will fire up your tricep. Utilize the exhale part of each breath to create tension. What are your thoughts about this video guide? Will you be starting today? A 6-pack abs is no easy achievement, but we've created this video here to fast-track you to the best results. Click here to learn about 8 things no one tells you when building abs.